And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Lance Lynn.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Ready to go now. Thairo Estrada to the plate. The wind of the pitch. That one misses. And this one is off and running.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a strike in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High in the air, out to right. Sheets settles underneath it. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's the Giants lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Now it's J.D. Davis. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now batting Mitch Haniger.
Nope, that's foul.
The 0-1. Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. One runs in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's in there.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
In the dirt, but kept close. Gets to it on to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here on the south side. And on the mound now, Logan Webb. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Bounce to the right side. Flores to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
And the righty deals. And that one lifted in the air center field. Yastrzemski has a beat on it and makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Here's Eloy Jimenez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Webb, a guy after Tommy John surgery, changed his arm slot a little bit. He ditched that 4-seam fastball, went with the sinker, and he's turned into a ground ball machine. And now 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Chi Sox held in check here. They're down 1-0. And welcome back. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Lynn back to work. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Lynn, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a slider. In the dirt. Zavala collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. Lamont Wade Jr. leaves the yard. His 4th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, one away. Joey Bart, the next Giant to hit. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Lance Lynn, former first-round pick by the Cardinals. He went to Ole Miss. It was drafted in 2008. And, of course, when he was a rookie in 2011, he helped the Cardinals win a World Series. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Broke into the big leagues playing for manager Tony La Russa, and Lynn, just an absolute workhorse on the mound. You know, only 4 pitchers threw more innings from 2019 to 2021, and he's thrown 200-plus innings several times. That's the type of pitcher every team wants, Boog.
And up next for the Giants, Thairo Estrada. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. And it's 1-1. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert. Just missed.
Outside.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get some.
Robert on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. Robert leads off second with nobody out. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Scott Alexander taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the air, foul off first, and that's a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. A great play deep in the hole. Andrew Vaughn now. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And a big swing and a miss. Line drive, base hit, and a run comes in. And it bangs up against the wall. Around second now, going for 3. To third now, but he's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
There's a strike. 1 away with a runner at third. In there. And so now 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. A strikeout look in is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. towards first. Wade takes it to the bag, inning over, and it could have been worse. One for the Sox in the inning on this RBI triple. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's J.D. Davis. Lynn back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's strike one. Davis getting to start at third, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2014. There's the strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. One out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Peterson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next offering is in the dirt. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So up next, Mitch Haniger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and misses. 0-1. Haniger in his 7th season batting in the cleanup spot. He joined the team as a free agent. 0-2 as he waves at that one. He goes down looking.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here on the south side, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here is Moncada. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. At the belt and fires. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, it looks like he wanted that slider to finish on the inside part of the plate, not start on the inside and end up hitting the batter. It looked to me like he just tried to do a little too much with that one.
Moncada runs. Next offering is fouled back. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Runner at first with no outs here. Line and a base hit into right. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 1-1. Right side. And there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Jimenez at the plate now, and that's inside. Moncada on second. Anderson at first. 1 gone. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Alex Cobb.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And the right-hander deals. And ball one. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Up the middle, Flores. They get the force. Third out. White Sox strand a couple, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Brandon Crawford. And a pitch. And there's a ball. And delivers outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that one wrapped foul. Right-hander kicks, deals, and fouled off. And a pitch. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Mike Yastrzemski up here. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
This one popped up. Vaughn gets under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. Wilmer Flores provides the power, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So here's Wade now. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And he takes a strike. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. And now it's going to be Gavin Sheets. He swings and fouls one off. And he deals.
1-1.
Sheets checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Haniger racing over to make the catch.
Up next for Chicago.
So up next for Chicago, Seby Zavala. First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a 1-1. That one drifts inside. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The pitch. And now it's 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back. This is Joey Bart.
The catcher, Joey Bart.
The wind and the pitch. That one drilled left field. Benintendi going back on this one. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Thairo Estrada, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Here comes a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
That to right. Sheets settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And there's two down. 2 outs. Base is empty. J.D. Davis, the next Giant to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here on the south side, bottom of the inning, here's the second baseman, Jake Burger. That misses the zone. Ball one.
You know, these White Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And now Yoan Moncada. And that's in there for strike one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
In the air to left center. Peterson makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Tim Anderson. 1 for 2. 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Bounce to the right. The flip to the pitcher covering. And they take care of Anderson for the out. And that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. All set for the top of the 6th. And now Joc Pederson. Lynn back to work. And there's a strike. Pederson in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Next to hit, Mitch Haniger.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Aaron Bummer.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Here's Brandon Crawford. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Pederson over at second. Haniger at first with no outs. And it's even up. Action in the pen down there. Ronaldo Lopez appears to be getting loose. And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
On the ground to the left. Diving, and he can't make the play.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bummer deals. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Here on the south side, now the number 2 hitter, Andrew Benintendi. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Next one off the plate inside. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Jimenez in the box now. No balls and a strike. This to third. Davis tosses to first, and they take care of Jimenez for the out. And now it's Luis Robert. And takes low for ball 1. Robert measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. That one clips the outside corner, and the count 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line to left. Peterson makes the catch. That is the inning. Chi Sox held in check here, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Reynaldo Lopez. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. Here's Joey Bart now.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Late with the swing there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing. His 2nd of the year. It's 5-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So the lineup flips over, and now Thairo Estrada. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next one misses. 2-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Out towards right center field. Robert tracks it down for the out. Now the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Peterson, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one pulled foul. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th at the plate. Gavin Sheets. That clips the corner.
0-1.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a strike. tap dances out of the way of that one. 2-2 now. Lace to right center, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Sheets stands at second with no outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball left side and foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Zavala, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In for a strike, and a count even 1-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. High fly ball, shallow right field. Haniger has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. Jake Burger will hit next. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Two outs. And down on strikes. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So a man left for the White Sox. They're down 5-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Kelly.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And the pitch. Haniger at the plate now. That's ball 1. On a line, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. 1 for 3. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
Next pitch is inside. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Yastrzemski batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. Here's Haniger on his way to the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Flores now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Right-handed reliever, and that one is inside. Here's a 1-1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty to the plate. Got it by him for the K.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
They take the force out. That's the third out. Giants leave a couple. They leave this one, though, 5-1. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, here is Yoan Moncada. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ross Stripling.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Peterson makes the grab. So the batting order turns over. Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. Strike one.
0-1.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. The pitch. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. 1-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Andrew Benintendi. Right through there for a strike. That's inside. Ball to strike. The pitch. Well struck right field. Haniger ranging back. Racing back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. Jose Ruiz gets the ball now. He's making his second appearance of the season. Leading off, Joey Bart. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. That misses the zone. 1-0. Ruiz goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him looking. And there's 1 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And nice work to hold him to a single. got it back in fast.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Davis now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Ball one there. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Garrett Crochet, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. The 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Peterson at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Good eye right there. Swings and misses, struck him out. So one hit is all they get. Hard of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Giants 5 and the White Sox 1. So bottom of the ninth. So now it's the White Sox DH. Eloy Jimenez. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. And that one is inside ball one.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Haniger going back some more. Oh, he dropped it. So man aboard, and up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Jimenez at second with nobody out. That one hit to right. Haniger has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tags up for third. And now a wide throw to third. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Pinch running here, Yasmani Grandal. Sheets stands in now and watches strike one. Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. Safe at first as they can't make the play. One away, runners at first and third. And now Andrew Vaughn out in front and foul to the left side. Runners are at the corners, one away. Check swing, and he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from the same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
1-2 now. That one missing inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. First and third, one down. Pickoff throw. Grandal back on a dive. Pitch misses there. Ball three.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. And here is Seby Zavala. New arm for the Giants, Jacob Junis.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The next pitch misses. 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout, or
hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Berger in the box now. Takes strike one. Runners on first and third. 2 away. They say you win.
0-2.
Stays alive. Tying run at the plate. Misses outside. Now 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.